twerk it, twerk it. You better twerk it, twerk it, twerk it, twerk it, twerk. Oh, look at that. Get out of the rain. Alright, 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 alright. Hello and welcome back to Asgard. This is the first episode of our new SkyFactory 2.5 series. They just released this pack. It's pretty exciting, and it got me thinking. I think the way we're going to set it up is due to some of my series in the past. I know stuff that I started when I was relatively new to making videos and stuff. I feel like those series aren't really watched a whole lot, so the way we're going to set it up is we're going to do the Divergence series and then the SkyFactory 2.5 one day, hopefully, and then the Roulette Gaming and the new Infinitech 2 on another day. So we'll kind of alternate between those. There may be some days I have to put off a video or something due to some of these being really heavy, grindy, Greg Tech style packs, but we'll see how it goes, and I'll try my best to get a video out each day. So, but basically, if you don't know this, SkyFactory just starts you out in the void with just a tree and a block of dirt, and I've already went in and set up the options and everything. So we'll just make a server real quick, or a single player world real quick. Leave it on default, and yeah, everything looks good. So and we don't really have to worry about a seed because, you know, no matter what, we're going to be starting pretty much the same. So but sky blocks are always a fun pack to play. Now I will say this first episode's probably just going to be a lot of
time to build.
Oh, okay. Apparently it's time to build, so let's get to that. We're going to try to get a sapling here. Yeah. And this pack does have vein miner, so we will try. Okay, there is another layer here, so let's break these. Hopefully I'll get a sapling, because we start with no saplings. Oh, come on. Come on. Don't do this to me. Alright. I know this pack does have fast leaf decay. Ow! This pack already hates me right out the gate. Alright. Well, this is no fun. Am I gonna have to restart just because I can't get a sapling? No. Okay. And, oh, yeah, I'm going to have to restart. I didn't get a sapling. That was bad luck. Alright, let me make a new world here real quick. And, alright, let's start it up. Sorry about that. That's the worst thing. If you don't get lucky right out the gate and get a sapling, it kind of screws you. Alright, let's try this once again.
It's time to build.
It's really pretty, actually. Like, this is kind of unique. Normally it's just like dark or, you know, just the sky. This one's actually got a really pretty sky. So, come on. Don't do this to me again. Let's get saplings. Maybe we'll break it with the Builder's Wand. The stick titled the Builder's Wand. I don't think it actually works like the Builder's Wand. And by the way, if you notice in our inventory we have a bacon and a donut. That is a reference to, of course, Bacon Donut that created the pack. So, and instead of having like a hardcore quest book, instead we have this, and it's called the Achievement Book, and we can actually just kind of go through and mark our progress as we do things. So, and there's usually some kind of more advanced little challenges and stuff in there. Come on. Oh, it's always on the bottom row. and they always just fall off. Oh, really? Okay. This is a bit much here. Because if you don't get a sapling, of course, that you're pretty much done. Alright. Let's try this again. Alright. Now I hope we can just break a block.
It's time to build.
Now it's time to get a sapling, that's what it is. That's what it is time for. Alright. Oh yes, a sapling. We can actually play the pack now. Alright. Let's see here. We might be able to get another one. I doubt it. Nope. There was one. I should have been closer to it. Ah, yes. We got two. I feel like we're probably just too lucky today. Alright. Let's go ahead and drop on down here. And, I'm not entirely sure if we can twerk for trees in this pack or not. I'm thinking chances are we should be able to. It may say in here, no. I don't know. It doesn't really say. So the first thing we're going to want to do, let's go ahead and make this all into oakwood planks. We'll get ourselves a crafting table, turn it into a crafting station. Now if you make this stuff out of slabs, monsters won't spawn in it, or spawn on it, so that's definitely your best choice to start with. And we'll go ahead and get, some planks here and kind of expand out. That way we don't have saplings falling down in the void and all that mess. Generally when you start in these in Skyblocks packs, for the first little while, I should probably go ahead and plant this, huh? For the first little while, your whole little area is going to be built out of wood, generally. So, luckily this isn't like the Revolution and stuff that I've been playing a lot of lately, and we will actually be able to, or we won't have our torches and stuff burning everything down. So basically whenever you start this pack, if you notice you have no bone meal, but what you can do is you can twerk for trees, and there we go. We got ourselves a tree. And there's actually vein miner in this pack. I don't know, tell you what, I don't know what the control is automatically set at. Let me see. Vein miner is the grave. That sounds good to me. So can I do that with just my hands? Yes. Alright. Oh, I could have swore this had fast leaf decay. Is it not? Does it actually not have fast leaf decay? Come on, drop some saplings. You know you wanna. Ah, apples. And our food actually doesn't rot in this pack, which is wonderful. Come on. There we go. Because I've actually gotten pretty accustomed to my food rotting lately, thanks to Divergence and Revolution, and definitely don't want to run off the edge. Alright. Well, actually, while that's growing, let's go ahead and turn this stuff in. Whoops. Do like that, get ourselves some slabs. Then we can make ourselves a barrel. And we will use this for getting, oh wait, where did my, there we go. For getting rainwater, and also for, composting like saplings and stuff into dirt. So let me go ahead and make a couple more of these here. Because I kind of want to bring this out so it's out from underneath the tree. Because I am going to want to set up a couple of these for rainwater collection. So we'll just set this edge up for that. Oh yeah, these are... Forget that I'm building on slabs, so... And that actually kind of bothers me, so let's do that. And we'll set this up like that. Even though monsters will be able to spawn and all that good stuff, but... Now you really don't have to build a bunch of these. I'm going to build a couple of them here, just because when it rains I do want to have a little bit of water ready to go. So the next thing we're going to want to build is going to be a crook, probably a couple crooks, and that way we can start getting silkworms. So let's twerk for trees here. Twerk, twerk, twerk. There we go. And with the crook, you can actually, you know, break these leaves, and you get a higher chance for saplings. Oh, we could actually vein mine these. And they just go right off the edge. That's wonderful. That's exactly what I was hoping would happen. That's just wonderful. And that just means I need to expand this out further. So let's do that real quick. Because I don't want all of our stuff going off the edge. Oh, there's a silkworm, by the way. Those you can actually use to infest your tree, and I'll show you that in a second. But as of right now, I do want to get a bit more saplings built up so that we can get some wood. Because, some dirt. We'll compost those saplings. It takes 8 saplings to compost, and then it takes just a second, and you'll get some dirt then. So go ahead and expand that out, and that should keep our saplings from falling off. Let's twerk for trees. There we go. Oh yeah, vein miner. That's what's up. And I throw down my pick. All right. And we'll get a few more saplings. I know we have enough, but just in case, because I've actually been like, oh, I've got 8 saplings, and then not got a sapling from the tree, which we did, so we're good. Oh, God. Really? Alright. Come on, break that wood. I'm holding grave. What's going on? What's going on? Why is it not? It's not wanting to vein mine for me. Alright. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Now we got plenty of saplings. So let's get these composting. You just right click them in there, and if you notice it says that they are now composting. And getting dirt, it's kind of tedious, but you're going to want a bunch of it. So let's twerk for trees. Twerk for some more trees. And there we go. And oops. Alright. Get that. Alright, now... Oh, we don't have enough saplings. I was thinking we had enough saplings. This next one, we're actually going to... Or no, we need dirt first. Let's get a little bit more. Yeah, that's plenty. Now... This next one we're actually going to infest with a silkworm, so... Yeah, right, and our dirt is ready. Let's make a little bit more dirt here. And go ahead and twerk this one. Oh. I hate when I get stuck in these leaves like this. Okay, so the way you infest it, if you're not familiar with it, is once you get a silkworm, just right click it on there, And if you notice, it says infesting 2%, 3%, 4%. And once that gets to 100%, that means it'll be all white, and you can actually break it and get string out of it. So, next up, let's get more slabs. And let's get this together. And build this out like so. And just kind of want to give it a little bit more space because we have had some saplings fall off the edge. So, and then we'll just build this out. Yeah, just like that. Let me make some more of this. And it's starting to get to be night. Let's see, we do have some blocks down there, the composting barrels that are in darkness. I am going to throw this torch down here. Oh, I can't put it there. Just in case. Usually monsters won't spawn until you have so much area, distance between you and that point. I believe it's 25 blocks and then monsters will be able to spawn, but we'll just do that to be on the safe side there. Alright, kind of build this out. And we'll keep building it out. How much space did I give? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We're just going to start with like a nice just line of dirt here. A little bit of space for our trees to be grown in. Just like this. And you will want to give yourself a bit of space. I'm trying to keep these separated a decent distance because if you're growing silkworms and these leaves are touching, which they're probably actually still going to be touching even at this distance. So we'll go ahead and break those. But for one, we don't want our vein miner to break those leaves as well, because then of course it's going to mess up our silkworm, and then also your silkworms will contaminate the additional trees, and you don't want to do all your trees into silk really, because you're not generally going to get saplings when a silkworm is on a tree, so be aware of that. Alright, so the next thing that we're going to want to do is let's compost. We're going to need a bunch of dirt for this next phase, and we're still waiting on that string, so let me make some more planks actually. Oops, we don't want that. And there. In there, which I'll make this all a little bit better in time. Why do I keep doing that? A little bit more of a design and stuff going on, but as of right now, I'm just kind of throwing this stuff down here. So that it works for us. I need a better position for my crafting table, actually. Let's see. Let's do this here. Just like so. And we'll twerk for the trees. Alright. Let's go ahead and break this. And while that's going on, we still want to keep maximizing on dirt and different stuff, because we are going to, I don't know why sometimes vein miner does not work. Sometimes it does and sometimes it does not. I think what I'm going to do is right here, I'm actually going to cut camera for just a second while we wait for that silkworm to spread, and then I'll come back once that's done, and we'll continue, because I don't want you guys to have to sit here and wait, because it's still got a minute. I'm going to wait till it's all white. So, and during that process, all I'm going to be doing is composting more dirt and try to get as much dirt as we can here. So, but I'll be back in just a few minutes. Alright, I'm back. Actually, I was looking up just a second ago. Yeah, if you notice, when you look up, if you watch my hunger, it takes it a minute, but you can actually feel your hunger from food. I mean, from drinking rainwater. So, but yeah, if you notice, this got full silkwormed, and then I actually built these, so we're actually getting rainwater now, and I have these covered so that we can keep compacting or composting dirt even when it's raining. So. But let's go ahead and get this silk, or this silkworm stuff. And you get silkworms and string, but you don't get saplings, if you notice, when we break those. So let me go ahead and start another one of these. And let's go ahead and break this tree down real quick. Yeah, so you hear that? He makes that weird nom 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 sound. I'll just get his hunger up real quick. And you get like full saturation and everything out of this, so it's kind of nice. Alright. Now that we have our string, we can actually make a sieve. Which will lead into what the, oh, not a heavy one, just a standard. See, we're going to need the silk mesh, which is just non-string like so. So let's go ahead and make 2 of these. And, oh, forgot one there. And then we just take and do wood on the edges there, and then sticks on the bottom, our silk mesh in the middle. That gets us our sieve. We'll set this up, I guess, I keep forgetting about being on half slabs here, and I hate the way it looks. So, we'll just kind of build this out a little bit or something. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this dirt and we're going to sieve it by holding right click on it. And if you notice, we're getting small pieces of stone when we do that. And that's why we're going to need a lot of dirt. Because not only do we need dirt to increase the amount of trees that we're growing at once, but we also need it for, of course, sieving. Now, I will say that with this pack, it's not as important that you have a whole lot of dirt, because you can just twerk for trees and get your trees to grow really, really quickly. And we actually got sugarcane seeds out of that too, which will definitely come in handy. But these small pieces of stone, you can do like that and craft yourself some cobblestone. And if we look in our achievement book here, see, we used a crook, we made dirt, we infested leaves, we used the crook on infested leaves, we crafted a sieve, we got rainwater, yeah, we crafted cobblestone. Now the next thing we want to do is get a hammer. Let's see. But first thing we're going to want to do, I believe, is make a furnace. with some of this cobble that we got. So we can make a slab furnace with just cobblestone slabs. That's definitely the way we want to go at first. Whoops. Because we do actually have enough cobblestone for that. And that gets us our slab furnace now. One little trick, you can do this and actually just get your cobblestone back. So at first, you know, you're going to make 12 slabs, but you only need 8, so you definitely want to change them back over. We'll just set the slab furnace just right here, I guess. Yeah, that looks horrible, but whatever. And then we're going to want to make a crucible. Will be the next thing that we'll want to work towards. Which, to make that, you're going to have to make the unfired one first, which takes porcelain clay, which is clay and bone meal. So, to get bone meal, of course, we're going to have to get bones. And to do that, we're going to have to set up a dark room. And, oh, we can get it from dust as well. So that's how we're going to do it, actually. So the first thing we'll want to do towards that is we're going to have to craft ourselves a hammer. And just one of these hammers from Ex Nihilo would be the best way to do it. We'll probably make ours out of wood, because wood's something that we have plenty of. So, let's do that. And we'll go ahead and craft 2 of them, because we're going to need them. And we have, what, 2 pieces of cobble right now. And then, of course, like I said, this pack has vein miners, so we can break all of these at once, which definitely makes our lives a whole lot easier. And then cobblestone turns into gravel, gravel turns into sand, and then sand turns into dust, which is what we're going to want. And then we're going to put that through the sieve and try to get some bone meal out of it. And we got none. We got powdered tin, powdered copper, powdered aluminum, blaze powder. Now we did get a bunch of apples, so we can compost those. Oh. Those do less than I'm accustomed to, actually. What about silkworms? Silkworms don't really give a whole lot either. So, I guess we're going to go back to saplings. It might actually be better to build a dark room. That's probably what we're going to do at the start of next episode, is set up a dark room and go ahead and get some mobs spawning. That way we can kind of kill ourselves some skeletons and stuff and start getting bone meal that way. That's probably the most efficient way that you're going to find to do it. I need another crook. Oh, finally that rain's done. Okay. And I've noticed sometimes the vein miner doesn't work, and I'm not exactly sure why that is, but apparently that's a thing. Alright. And yeah, you're pretty much just going to repeat this process until you get yourself a bunch of bone meal. And as far as clay goes, I'll show you in just a second how to get clay. It's not too difficult. It's actually fairly easy. And before long, we will actually automate the production of clay. So, if you're not familiar with SkyFactory, SkyFactory is all about automation, and we will quickly be jumping into a lot of automation with this pack. I quite enjoy SkyFactory for that aspect. So, alright, because I know me personally, I love automation, and SkyFactory just is so much fun to automate because, of course, all your ores and everything come from, you know, just sieving, making cobblestone, all that. Once we get a cobble gen, that's going to be a whole lot easier on us. And then before long, we'll have it all fully automated. Probably within a couple episodes, really. So the way you're going to get clay is you're just going to work this down to dust, like we did before. And once you get it down to dust, if you have one of these water barrels full, you're just going to drop your dust in there, and out comes clay. That simple. And then of course, you know, you can drop this clay down and then break it, and then you get your clay pieces. So another thing we're gonna do really quickly, or no, I believe, yeah, we're gonna have to get the crucible. No, we won't. No, we won't. Let me see. How do we get a bucket? Fire clay bucket. Okay, yeah. So basically, to get the bucket, there it is. I need to set up a different crafting table. We're just gonna make, you know, a bucket out of clay, and it comes out unfired. But what we can do, since we got our furnace already, we can stick it in there with a couple sticks, cook it up real quick while we're waiting on that. Let's do that. I'm not going to worry about getting more string right this second because we need dirt more than anything, so we can kind of get started towards our cobble gen. But that gets us the fired clay bucket, and then what we can do, we'll make some more pieces of wood here. Alright, we're going to set this up, I think, yeah, just right here, I guess. Yeah, that'll work. Let me bring this out a little bit, like so. And this is something that you want to build pretty quick into the pack. Let me see here. Make some more slabs. But what you want to do is you want to, that's why I set up 3 barrels here. That way now we have an infinite water source. So now we don't have to worry about hoping that it rains and all that when we wait for clay. So now it's pretty much just a waiting game. We need more dirt and everything. Like I said, next episode we will build ourselves a dark room. Oh, we got an acorn. That means we can plant, I believe that's spruce, but I could be incorrect on that. But yeah, we're pretty much just going to be making cobblestone, getting dust, all that good stuff. And then, like I said, next episode we'll build ourselves a dark room and hopefully get a bit of mob spawn so that we can get quite a bit of bone meal from the skeletons and whatnot. So we're probably going to end the episode there because, you know, at this point it's just more tedious than anything getting started. But hopefully next episode we'll get the dark room done, we'll get the crucible done, we will get some basic tinkering tools and all that good stuff. But this is just kind of getting us started here. So but yeah, like I said, we'll be doing this this and Divergence on one day, and then the next day we'll do the Roulette Gaming and the Infinitech 2, which is another new pack that just came out that looks quite fun to me. So we'll kind of be bouncing those between each other, hopefully, you know, 7 days a week, just rotating those around. So if you enjoyed this, please comment, like, share it with your friends if you want to see more, and if you want to keep up to date and know when a new video comes out, please subscribe. I'll throw a link up right now at the top right of the screen there, so just hit that subscribe button and that'll get you taken care of. And if you have any questions, just leave them down in the comments, and I will get right back to you on that. And if there's anything in particular that you would like to see, just let me know. Hit me up on YouTube or any of the social networks listed down below. So until next episode, take care, and I will see you then. Oh, we got rubber tree seeds. That's actually a really nice find. But I will see you then. Bye-bye.